Hi, I'm Liana Giles with Bravehorse Ranch, and this is Yogi. I thought I'd just make a quick video and explain kind of what we do here and what I'm about and who I am and how your horse will be treated if you decide to bring them here. I've been training horses since I was 16, and that was many years ago, more than I would like to say even. But I started with making money with a polo player. I was his person that warmed up his horses and wrapped his horses, his groom. And that was at 16. So that's when I first started making money with horses. So let me just tell you a little bit about me. I started training horses. I would work my way from place to place, and I worked out of several different barns. I worked for private people. My first horses I started for people were literally in their yards, sometimes with the owners holding a lunge line, and those were my first rides. I had a trainer growing up. Her name was Fran Fignar, and she's gone now, but she gave me a lot of wisdom with horses and how to work with them instead of against them. And she was very against the old ways of doing things with breaking horses. She definitely came from a much more natural horsemanship background, and she passed that on to me as well. So that's kind of how I got my start. And then I worked for a Western Pleasure trainer, and that really wasn't my cup of tea. And then I started training for police horses and police officers. So I trained the horses and the officers to do mounted patrol, and I did that for 12 years, and now have gone off on my own to my own place. Some of my other accolades include being a certified instructor through the American Riding Instructors Association since 2006. I also have for 2017, for the Minnesota Hoofed Animal Rescue Foundation, I was overall reserve champion. Um, and I've also done the Trainers Challenge a couple times prior as well with Norma and Hope. And those freestyle videos are available on YouTube on my channel. Also, they are on Brave Horse Training at Brave Horse Ranch. If you Google that, you'll find my website and you can link to the videos there. I'm also doing a clinic this summer out at Winstead, Minnesota at True Haven Ranch. It's called the 3-Day 3-Way. It's actually almost sold out. I think there's only 4 spots left. That's in June, I believe. But I have done my fair share of clinics. I've been a clinician at the Minnesota Horse Expo. I was the clinician for the Minnesota Mounted Shooters for many, many years, doing the new shooters clinics where people would actually bring their own horses, and we would work on desensitizing to gunfire. And I had a really good success rate, almost 100% for getting people to shoot off of their own horses. I'm very proud of that. I've also done clinics for different mounted patrols, posses, that sort of thing, working horses over obstacles and getting them used to gunfire and that types of activities. So. Things that every horse needs to know, whether it's a show horse or a trail horse, are very common throughout all aspects of horsemanship, such as, even being started under saddle, tying, leading, loading, bathing, clipping, standing still for mounting, um, being saddled, all of those things are going to translate to whatever you want to do with your horse. The more advanced things that we do are obstacle training, training for traffic, and those sorts of things. Some of the other things that we do that get to be more advanced are the under saddle things. Again, though, all horses should know to pick up the correct lead. They should have different speeds for the trot, different speeds for the lope. Moving off of legs, side pass, and all that stuff. Whoa, obviously is an important one. That stuff is universal, whether, like I said, you're going to have a trail horse or a race horse. All horses should be able to do those things, and that's what we do here at Bravehorse. We set a good foundation. If the horse already has a foundation, we grow on that foundation, and we build up the horse's confidence instead of tearing it down. I work with the horse instead of working against him. I really try my hardest to get across what I want the horse to do without ever getting that horse into trouble. That keeps me safe, and it keeps the horse safe. And it's just a better way of working with a horse. So some things you can expect when you bring your horse to Bravehorse is we have very high quality hay. I feed a 14% high oil grain. Every paddock has salt available. I believe in fresh, clean water, so those water tanks are cleaned every third day. Horses come in the summer during the day for breaks from the bugs. Each horse has a box stall available to it. Our paddocks are all shaded. And like I said, I feed very high quality hay in hay nets. Unless your horse has front shoes, then your horse will not have a hay net, but they will still be eating 24/7 when they're here. Hey, Yogi and I would like to thank you guys for watching today and coming into my living room and learning about Brave Horse Ranch. And I hope this gives you a little better idea where I'm coming from. And if you'd like more information, you can check out our Facebook page, Brave Horse Ranch, or our website at Brave Horse Training at Brave Horse Ranch. If you just Google that, you should find pictures and information and all that stuff. And you can contact me anytime at 612-281-1712 or Liana the Trainer at msn.com.